Tonight, the call for empty churches and cathedrals is conflicting with a different reality.
The angel of the Lord, the Spirit of God has spoken to me and says, don't be afraid.
Some congregations like this one in Orlando convening for Palm Sunday a week ago with the pastor touching parishioners to heal them.
In the name of Jesus.
And planning to reopen their doors tomorrow. That's true of the Life Tabernacle Church in Baton Rouge as well, which is expecting 2,000 or more people. Stark warnings have come from some governors, like Kentucky's Andy Beshear.
I hope people will see in this time with what is out there that we are living our faith by being willing to change the way that we're worshiping this weekend.
But he's warning of recording license plates of churchgoers and forcing them to quarantine, drawing a rebuke from Texas Senator Ted Cruz. Hashtag Stop Persecuting Faith. Adding in a separate tweet, I live in Texas, where we protect public safety, but aren't authoritarian zealots. In Kansas, the state Supreme Court reviewing the governor's ban on church gatherings of more than 10, which was overturned by the legislature. The state speaker says there's more to the story than that.
What was the reason for the reversal?
I definitely don't want people to go to church, and I don't want them to go to jail if they do.
The countrywide divide coming with high stakes. Of the 15 states with the most vulnerable populations to coronavirus, 11 of them have some kind of religious exemption. Florida's governor giving this guidance.
The state of Florida is not going to, through government coercion, close a church, synagogue, or place of worship.
But in South Florida, all 109 parishes under the Archdiocese of Miami, 1.3 million Catholics, will only have the option to stream services online.
That's kind of tempting God, is being foolish. And, the gospel tells us to be courageous, but not to be foolish.
The boundaries of faith being tested as Christians prepare for the holiest day of their calendar.
Sam, for churches in states that have special exemptions, are there any circumstances they could get in legal trouble?
Yeah, Jose, there's a couple situations that are likely to trigger legal action. One of them would be churches not honoring the 6 feet of space between parishioners, and the other one exceeding the cap on the number of people allowed inside at one time.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.